Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. We are from third group with some members. There are Albella Prista, absent number 2, Daris Setiawan, absent number 5, and Tegar Rizal, absent number 17. We are going to share a presentation about work environment health supervision. Next. Definition: work environment health supervision. Work environment health supervision is a series of supervisory activities and all actions taken by employees and labor inspectors to fulfill the implementation of legislation on the object of work environment health supervision. According to the 1995 Joint ILO or WHO Committee, occupational health is the promotion and maintenance of the highest degree of physical, mental, and social health of workers in all occupations and the prevention of health problems in workers. Next. Occupational health monitoring objects include 1. Occupational health service, including facilities, personnel, and organization. 2. Workforce health checks. 3. First aid kit, personal first aid kit box and contents of first aid kit. 4. Work nutrition, canteen or food management catering for workers. And 5. Ergonomics. The objective of occupational service include 1. Assist workers in adjustment. 2. Protect the workforce against health problems arising from work or the work environment. 3. Improving the health of the body, mental condition or spiritual, and physical abilities of the workforce. And 4. Provide treatment, care, and rehabilitation. Next. Procedures for the implementation of occupational health service, among others: 1. Organized by the management. 2. It can be in the form of a combined polyclinic between several companies in one area by appointing a company doctor. Power organization and facilities including 1. The workforce is carried out by the company doctor. 2. Must be approved by the Department of Manpower. And 3. Facilities including waiting rooms, examination rooms, medicine rooms, treatment rooms, toilets, and diagnostic aids. The main tasks of occupational service, among others: 1. Conduct health checks on workers, which include initial, periodic, special, and retirement checks. 2. Conducting coaching and supervision. 3. Conducting guidance and supervision of the work environment. 4. Doing first aid. And 5. Provide periodic reports on occupational health service to the management or company leadership. The next slide will be presented by Tegar.
Implementation of labor health checks. The purpose of the health examination of the workforce, namely 1. To diagnose and provide therapy. 2. Conduct disease prevention and diagnosis. Technical inspection of worker health, including 1. Implementation of initial occupational health checks. 2. Anamnesis or interview specifically for disease such as allergies, epilepsy, heart disease, and other. 3. Clinical examination, including mental, physical, and laboratory. 4. The results of the initial workforce health examination, including health or illness. Next. Implementation of first aid. First aid is a first aid that must be given immediately to workers who have an accident before being taken to hospital. The basic principles of first aid action include 1. Rescuers must understand and be skilled at securing themselves before acting to help victim. Use appropriate safeguard and apply correct procedure. 2. Secure the victim immediately from one other disturbance in the vicinity of the scene. 3. Perform rescue action in the right order through detection of the victim physiological condition. 4. Try to contact a doctor, ambulance, hospital, and the authorities as soon as possible while performing first aid. 5. Securing the accident scene from unauthorized parties. Next. Implementation of work nutrition. Nutritional specification including carbohydrate, grease, protein, vitamin, mineral, and water. Nutrition need. A person nutritional needs differ based on factor including body size, age, gender, body condition, climate, and environmental condition, activity level. Next. Provision of a canteen or dining room including 1. The company employs 50 to 200 people must provide a dining room. Means to eat worker in the form of the room and furniture. 2. The company employs more than 200 people must provide a canteen. Means to eat worker in the form of the room, kitchen, cooking utensil, and food storage areas. Next. Inspection of ergonomic requirement. Ergonomics, which is the study of human behavior about their work. In short, it can be said that ergonomic is the adjustment of work tasks to the condition of the human body, which is to reduce the stress that will be faced. This effort includes adjusting the size of the workplace to the dimension of the body so as not to be tiring, setting the temperature, light, and humidity to suit the needs of the human body. Next slide will be presented by Abella Prista.
Ergonomic principle including 1. Body posture at work. 2. Work efficiency. 3. Work organization and work design. 4. The human factor in ergonomic. 5. Anthropometry. Anthropometry is one way to directly assess nutritional status, especially the energy and protein state of person body. Occupational disease. Occupational disease are diseases caused by work or the work environment. The contributing factors are physical group, for example, noise causes deafness. 2. Chemical group, such as irritation and poisoning. 3. Biological group, such as virus and bacteria. 4. Group physiology or ergonomic, for example, the wrong position. 5. Mental group or psychology, for example, a monotonous work atmosphere. How to detect occupational disease? To diagnose occupational disease, two things need to be done, namely 1. Monitoring the health of workers. 2. Work environment monitoring. Company hygiene. Enterprise hygiene is the science of the art of recognizing, assessing, and controlling hazard factors so that the workforce and society avoid the side effects of technological progress. The concept of corporate hygiene consists of 3 steps, namely 1. Qualitative introduction to the environment. 2. Quantitative environmental assessment. 3. Environmental control to reduce the level of hazard factors such as replacing material with non-hazardous one and providing adequate ventilation. Work environment sanitation. Sanitation of the work environment is a public health effort in the work environment by preventing the spread of infection, disease, or other disturbance to the health of workers whose causes cannot be separated from the production process. The scope of environmental sanitation including 1. Provision of clean and drinkable water is sufficient. 2. Ensuring cleanliness of food preparation. 3. Prevention and control of insects. 4. Good housekeeping in the industry. 5. Industrial waste and sanitation facility.
I hope that is enough. If you have a question, ask in the comments column. Sorry if there is a word error. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.